Hello, everyone. Hello. It is so good to see everybody here in Boston. I can tell you today is one of our bright days, and everybody has bright smiles. We have been under a prolonged winter stall for a while, so we have sunshine today. So I want to certainly welcome all of you here at Dana-Farber for our May meeting and webcast. I'd like to welcome all of our online viewers. Those of you who have joined us online, we welcome you. You're part of this meeting, and we invite you to not only watch and listen, but to also participate. You can ask questions using your email or Facebook. And I want to make a special welcome to our friends in Jacksonville, Florida tonight. We were just in Jacksonville, Florida a couple of weeks ago with our Daddy's Boys play, which went very well. And from that, we have now a support group, a group of network survivors who are meeting for the first time tonight at the American Legion Post 197. So I want to do a special shout out to them. I want to especially thank Commander William Clark for allowing us to be there with them. I want to give a special recognition to Arnold Merriweather. AJ, as we call him, has been a member of the FIN Network for a number of years and has been very, very active in the Jacksonville and Florida area. So, AJ, thank you for all that you do. And I also want to recognize Hallie Williams-Bay, who's a member of the network there, who participated with us on the panel at the Daddy's Boys workshop in Jacksonville. So, welcome again. I'd like to start out all of these meetings by thanking those that support us. First, we thank the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. We're here again, where we have been for a number of years. And we have a number of partners and sponsors that you see here. So I do want you to take a look at those because they make this meeting possible, and much of the work that we do around the country, they support our activities. So thank you for our partners and sponsors. And, you know, with each one of these meetings, what we do, since we started our clinical trials rally last year, we have a special presentation by Dr. Arash Esraghi, which is a clinical trials update. So he has a bit of important information each month to impart to you. So I want to welcome Dr. Esraghi to come.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming, and thanks for everyone watching online. Like Mr. Farrington said, I wanted to do a quick update on some clinical trial information and exciting news that has come out recently. So one of the things that we push here at FEN, especially with our clinical trials rally and our clinical trials portal, is the importance of participating in clinical trials and you know, what can come out of them. So in addition to getting excellent treatment and care while you're participating, you get access to treatments that aren't available to the general public yet. And sometimes those treatments ultimately end up becoming approved drugs that, you know, change the way prostate cancer and other diseases are treated. An example of one that we featured on our clinical trials portal for a while is the Aramis clinical trial, and that looks at the agent darolutamide, and this is likely to be approved later this year. So the Aramis clinical trial began in September of 2014, and the primary completion date was September of last year, and the estimated total completion date for the study is next year. And this enrolled over 1,500 patients and is one of the trials that, since FEN has had the clinical trials portal, has been on advocating for patient participation. Darolutamide is a non-steroidal anti-androgen medication, and it's a hormone therapy for prostate cancer patients. And what it's seeking is approval for treatment of patients with non-metastatic castration-resistant prostate cancer. So again, these are patients who were on androgen deprivation therapy, and after their testosterone levels were very low, their prostate cancer came back and they saw a rising PSA, but there's been no detected metastases yet. So it's still localized. And as a result of the ARAMIS results, the FDA granted darolutamide priority review. And so essentially this gives the drug an expedited review process. So the FDA plans on taking action on this drug within 6 months, and it normally takes much longer than that. And again, this is a phase 3 trial, and the main benefit that was seen was metastasis-free survival. So the time to metastases for patients taking darolutamide was 40.4 months, and it was 18.4 months for patients who weren't taking darolutamide. So it provided an overall benefit to patients of 22 months. And this was a trial that was and a drug that's being investigated by Bayer Pharmaceuticals. And then, when we do the clinical trials update, we always like to highlight one of the trials that's on our clinical trials portal. So if you go on fentrials.com, you'll see TALAPRO-1. This is a phase 2 open label research study for men who have metastatic castration-resistant prostate cancer and certain DNA or gene abnormalities such as BRCA1 and BRCA2. Open label means that patients and researchers both know exactly what study drugs the patients are taking. And the purpose of this trial is to evaluate the safety and effectiveness of the PARP inhibitor talazoparib in men who have also previously received chemo and progressed on either enzalutamide or abiraterone, both of which are second-generation hormone therapies, much like darolutamide. And this study will enroll 100 men. So if you guys are interested in this, you can read more about it on the website and get involved. And so for more clinical trials information, visit fentrials.com. And you can reach out to me directly at arashes@prostatehealthed.org if you have any questions. And yeah, TALAPRO-1 isn't the only trial we have up there. We have a number of sponsored trials, and there's also the FIGHT tool that we've talked about. And you can go and based on your prostate cancer stage, search for all actively recruiting prostate cancer clinical trials to see if any will be right for you. And yeah, does anyone have any questions on that? Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Arash. I want to, again, emphasize the importance of our participation in prostate cancer clinical trials. As we have stated on a number of occasions since we started our clinical trials rally, there now is a lot of activity in prostate cancer in terms of new treatment development. When we look back at some of the treatments, such as abiraterone, such as enzalutamide, such as Provan, some of those treatments had participation by black men about 2 to 4%. Consequently, there could be no decision or the discernible impact on black men, either good or bad. And I think a couple of months ago, we talked about opportunities lost because of this. And so I encourage you here and online to make sure that you understand the opportunities that are available to you on clinical trials. Go to fentrials.com, and you can go through that information, get an understanding about clinical trials. Not only that, you will have the chances, Arash pointed out, wherever you are on your prostate cancer journey, one click will bring you to a whole array of trials that are there and available for you to review. So again, we urge you to take actions on clinical trials.